third graders, I hope you're having a great day. Make sure you're being good for your parents. Today I'm here to go over guided class practice 92A with you. Okay, that's 92A. If you have the paper printed out at home, that's great. If you don't, it is totally okay, because you could use a plain sheet of paper or a lined sheet of paper or a notebook to take the notes on. All right, we're gonna get started right away here. So I'm making sure I put my name on my paper. For the date line, I actually don't have a ruler at home, so I'm not going to be doing the date line. If you do have a ruler at home, go ahead and pause and complete that. If you don't, we're going to get started right on number one. Number one, Octavia is 4 feet 7 inches tall. John is 5 feet 1 inch tall. How many inches tall is each child? All right, so when I look here, it wants to know their height in inches only. That means I need to convert over 4 feet 7 inches just to be in inches. I need to convert over 5 foot 1 inch just to be in inches. So I know that 1 foot equals 12 inches. I have to remember that conversion to be able to change these over. So I'm going to circle my important information in my problem. I know that 4 feet 7 inches is important. I know that 5 feet 1 inch is important. So I'm going to come over to my workspace, writing down O for Octavia. It says she's 4 feet 7 inches. So I know my conversion is 1 foot equals 12 inches. So I'm going to start by doing 12 times 4. 12 times 4 is 48. And I have to add in those 7 inches. So now I have 48 plus 7, which equals 55 inches. So I'm coming over here to write down Octavia's height on the line. 55 inches. Don't forget to label. Now I have to find out what John's height is in inches only. So putting a J on my paper for John, I'm going to have to do 12 times 5. I know that 12 times 5 is 60. I have to add in 1 inch because it was 5 feet 1 inch. So I'm doing 60 plus 1, which gets me 61. So by John's name over here, I'm going to write 61 inches. All right, so I know that 4 feet 7 inches is equal to 55 inches. And I know that 5 feet 1 inch is equal to 61 inches. I'm not done with problem 1, though. There's more directions. How much taller is John than Octavia? Taller. The word taller is telling us what to do here. Think to yourself, does taller tell you need to add, subtract, multiply, or divide? If you were thinking subtract to find the difference between the two, you were correct. So I'm going to have to subtract these two amounts. I'm going to subtract 61 inches minus 55 inches. 1 minus 5, I can't do that. I have to borrow. Change my 1 to an 11, my 6 to a 5 because I borrowed it from there. 11 minus 5 is 6. That means my difference there is 6 inches. That means that John is 6 inches taller than Octavia. So for my number sentence, I'm going to start out with 61 inches minus 55 inches equals 6 inches. And my answer is 6 inches. Okay, now I'm going on to number 2. Number 2 says, the boys scored the following number of points: 38, 19, 22, 44, 6, 28, and 11. What was the average number of points the boys scored? Average. I know that average means that we are going to find the mean of the numbers. Average. To find the average, I add, then I divide. Once again, to find the average, I add, and then I divide. I'm going to circle my numbers here, my important information: 38, 19, 22, 44, 6, 28, and 11. So now I need to add these numbers up.